Good morning, y'all. I'm going to start this demo. Several people wanted to see what it looked like to use the 2x2 template from Simple Stories as a guide to, I'm trying to get my volume down. I don't want y'all to have to hear me on two different places. Okay, so anyway, what I've got laid out. See? Okay, pull out my tablet and turn down the volume. Okay, so I'm ready. Don't know if I have anyone on me, with me. Judy Torres is. Judy, are you getting ready for your trip? I thought about you this morning when I came into work. So, this is going to be using the 2x2. Now, I've chosen the green for my background, and I'm going to use the 2x2 on one side and the number 2 on the other side. So I'm going to cut these out right quick, and always cut from the widest side first, and this one is square, so I can't cut it on the wide side. There's that. Throw that on the floor so it's out of my way, and then pull this other one in. This is number 2. I traced around only the outside of the template. And when I'm done cutting this out, I'm going to pull it in to the backgrounds, throw those on the floor because I don't need those right now. My background, y'all, is going to be this blue. So I'm going to take my 2x2 and I'm going to find my adhesive, which is buried on my tabletop. And if you're looking at this paper that I'm using, this is Cartabella's Dinosaur double-sided. I love it because both of these colors work with the paper that I'm going to use, which is the Simple Life from Simple Stories. See? Love it. It works very well no matter what paper you're using, as long as it matches. And the Cartabella is a heavier cardstock or a printed paper, but it's not really printed. It's just double-sided. So this is the number 7, which is your 2x2s. Now what I did was take a full 12x12 sheet of this one in the Simple Life, and I cut it in 2-inch strips, and then I cut it in 2x2 squares. I'm going to go ahead and put, you can use wasabi. You can use washi tape to hold this down, or you can just hold it in place if you can't find your washi tape, which I can't right at the moment. Putting the adhesive down, you can put more than that if you want to. I don't want to. And I'm starting with my squares. They're all 2x2. Now these could be pictures if you wanted them to be, but I don't like pictures this small. So I'm just making this one, I'm using this one as a template for my background. That's a little bit out of place. I'll get that in a minute. When you've got dipped nails, they don't always pick up little pieces of paper. I do have my poker over here on the side. I could use my poker. Hope everybody had a great weekend. We did. We celebrated Keegan's 10th birthday. Had a really good time and some wonderful food. Oh my word. My children cook just like their daddy. I can honestly tell you they didn't get that from me because I'm not a cook. They cook just like their daddy. Unbelievable. So There, me and Tatum decorated the cupcakes that Brooke had made, and that was fun. Whoop. Now this paper, you see I'm using one sheet of paper. I could have used all of the paper from this line, but I chose to just use one. And then when you lift it, look what you've got. Isn't that awesome? Now, I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put more on this side of that same color. And I'm going to leave these two blank. Let's don't leave them blank. Let's go ahead and put some 3x4 paper on it for my backgrounds for my pictures. I like my pictures to be matted. There you go. This could also have been printed paper. It could have also have been the cut aparts that come in your kits of paper, but I like that just like that. Now, that's my background. If you were doing the page pieces, this would probably be where you would start with, if I had the paper pack with me, you could start designing the page with the page pieces. But I'm not going to use the page pieces. I'm going to use what's in the paper pack. I love this, and I may fussy cut that out a little bit. But in the meantime, I'm going to leave that sitting there, and I'm going to take my another piece of that paper, the dinosaur paper. I'm going to make sure it's cut down to 12 by 12. I've got a video on YouTube of this technique. For those of you that haven't seen it, I encourage you to go watch it and to like me, follow me, subscribe to me on YouTube, and I'll continue to put up more videos. So this one is 12 by 12. My white's a little bit too big. Always make sure your paper is 12 by 12 before you do this. Now, I'm going to cut them both at the same time because this trimmer will do that. I'm going to take it, put it at 7. I'm going up to 7, and what I'm doing is cutting my mats for pictures on this page. Now there's 7 by 7. Go up to 7. And there's one 5 by 7. Put this back in there. 7. Go up to 7. And trim it. Pull it back down. And put it in at 7. And there's 7. So what I've got is, now there's 2 by 2. I could use that anywhere on that page too. But I've got 4 5 by 7s. But on this, I'm not planning on using a 5 by 7. So what I'm going to do, if I did, I would put it here like this and put that on top of it. But what I'm going to do is cut this one down to, this is 4 by 6, so I'm cutting it down to 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. Hope I did that right. If I didn't, it's okay. Y'all will understand. And it's going to go right there on top of that paper. Now I'm going to go ahead and put that down. If I had my Tim Holtz Distress Inks out here, I'd have used a little soot on that. Or maybe that new one he's got out is that Ghost. I can't remember. Seems like it was Ghost. So what I'm going to do is pull back in this together, and I'm going to cut it right quick. And if I was doing this for myself and I was scrapbooking, I'd be a little more careful. So I'm just going to tell you that I'm cutting this out to show you how I fussy cut this down if I don't have the page pieces. In the page pieces from Simple Stories, there is this quote, "Together is the best place to be." But I'm trying to show you that you can use the templates without using your page pieces. that out of the way. Cut this out of the way. Should have had this cut out for you already. I always think about this at the last minute, but it's okay. I hope y'all are still with me and you haven't run away. I really want everyone to know how good these templates are, especially if you need to catch up on your scrapbooking. You can use these templates and just work away very quickly and not spend a lot of time designing pages, because these templates make it so super easy. So that's that. I'm going to put that there. Just right like that. And I will use pop dots when I finish that. Now, over on this side, I'm going to take my 5x7 and I'm going to cut it in half as a 3.5 by 5, which makes me 2. And I'm going to grab another one and cut it at 3.5 by 5. Makes me 2 more. That's perfect, because I might need that many on a page. Then I can take my white pieces that I also had, put them together, make them be 3.5 by 5. But because I'm matting them on the 3.5 by 5, I'm going to trim them down 1/4 of an inch to 4 3/4 and 3 1/4. Real quick. How easy was that? Then I'm going to take this, do this like this, put my 3x5s on top. Again, if I was sitting here scrapbooking, I would be doing these on, I'd be putting some soot around the edges, and I'd probably be a little more particular about my cutting and all of that. Putting it back in there. Now, you can have 3 right on top. You could have done these either way. Like I said, you could have done them green or blue. I think I'll leave them like that. Put this one over here. Watch this. Put this one on here. Make sure I've got it going the right way. Notice I don't coat my paper with like that. Or you could do them straight across like this, and I did 1 in the blue and 2 in the green, just like that. Then you've got all of your stickers and things that came in with your page kit or your collection kit with this Simple Life. You also had a lot of cut aparts. See if I can find my stickers. Y'all, this line is just gorgeous. I've used it for a lot of pages, taught a class on it. But I like family. I might put family down here at the bottom, throw some of these flowers up here popped up. Of course, those little houses need to be here somewhere. But take any of these things, and if you did my class in Asheville, I taught you how to layer up your stickers to give 3D to your pages using the scrapbook adhesive dots and lines. But this is just a basic 2-page layout. Using this together is the best place to be as my title. No page kit used. I'm only using what comes in this. I'm going to go ahead and complete this 2-page layout, and I will post it on Facebook when I post this demo. Thank y'all for watching, and I have got 2 boxes in so far. I'm waiting for 2 more that are out for delivery so I can open them all at the same time. So y'all be hanging around, because I'll be back live again as soon as the packages arrive. Thanks for joining me. Bye.